It is a happy coincidence that as the Montreal Canadiens make an improbable challenge for the Stanley Cup, pandemic restrictions have eased enough to allow for collective enthusiasm. Young fans are brimming with optimism.
I hope they win. They're going to win.
You think so?
Yes.
Yet the Canadiens were the worst of 16 teams to make the playoffs. They were hard hit by the pandemic. The coach got COVID and is still waiting to be allowed back behind the bench. It's hard to fathom Montreal even got this far.
I'll appreciate everything after when we're done, especially if we win.
There was a time when there was no if we win in Montreal.
Here is number 19, Larry Robinson.
From cannonading drives to scintillating saves, the halcyon days when the Habs barely had room for another Stanley Cup banner, Canadian-based clubs dominated pro hockey for decades.
The Montreal Canadiens have won the Stanley Cup for the fourth consecutive time.
From the original 6 teams in 1940 through expansion, Canadian teams won 35 Stanley Cups in a span of 50 years, led by Montreal's 19 championships, followed by Toronto, Edmonton, and Calgary. In the last 30 years, though, the Stanley Cup was won north of the border once, and that was Montreal a long 28 years ago. A lot has changed since then. Whether lower taxes or better weather, Tampa epitomizes the now talent-rich teams south of the border. But there is something about this Montreal team led by Carey Price that's reminiscent of the year Patrick Roy backstopped the Habs to their last Stanley Cup.
It's really been a remarkable run. The Canadiens just seem like a team of destiny right now. This is something that nobody expected. It was similar in '93 when they won the Cup.
We're just trying to make our own story here.
Players like Joel Edmondson sense something special. And so do fans, that the most dominant franchise in hockey history can somehow also be a Cinderella story. Eric Sorensen, Global News.